Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be playing around with the new Colourpop Tie Dye, what is this called? Pastel collection, Tie Dye collection. It's this collection right here that just launched. I think it came out last week, I think. I just got it in the mail the other day and I was like, you know what, let me sit down and play around with it because you guys know how much I love pastels and I was like, this is right up my alley. So at the time of me filming this, I didn't even realize everything pretty much sold out. Except for the one palette, which is Aura and Out, which is the green one, and like the Glitterly Obsessed, but literally everything else is already sold out, so that's great. So I guess this video is for those that bought it and want a tutorial. So that's why, like I said, I already knew a lot of it was sold out, so I was like, we're gonna be playing around with it. Hopefully, I'm sure they will be doing a restock soon. I want to mention really quick, this is the look that I did today using the collection. This is actually a look that I recreated from Glam by MYKALIA. I will put her Instagram right here if you guys aren't following her yet. Please do. I love her so much. Like, she literally is the queen of eyeshadow. I love all of her looks, so she's one of my favorite people on Instagram, and she posted this look and I was like, I need to recreate that immediately. So if you guys aren't following her, you guys probably already might be, but if you're not, please go follow her. She is amazing and she comes up with like the prettiest eye looks ever. Let's get into it. I will include swatches of the products as I'm talking about them. First thing that is in here is the palettes, and I have a little palette vault that they came out with. It was just like a little box of all of the palettes in here, and it just like opened up like this and the palettes were inside. They're all little 9-pan palettes, which you guys know I love. Those are my favorite Colourpop palettes. So we have In a Trance. This one is more of the blues and pinks. Really, really pretty. This one caught my eye the most and I was super, super excited for that one. So this one is In a Trance. There are there is a pressed glitter in every palette, and then the rest are just like mattes and shimmers. We have Aura and Out, which is the green yellowy palette. In this one's kind of hard to see on camera, but this is what the inside of that one looks like. More greens and blue, like a couple blues, but mostly greens and yellows. This one definitely is giving me spring vibes for sure. Again, there is a pressed glitter, some mattes, and some shimmers, just like the other one. Last but not least, we have Miss Bliss, which is a more peachy pink kind of palette. This one I feel like is probably the most wearable out of all of them. This one I wasn't like that excited for. I liked more of the other colors and stuff, but this one's still really pretty, and again, pressed glitter, some mattes, and some shimmers. So that is Miss Bliss. Those are the 3 palettes that were in this collection. The way I want to mention too, the Miss Bliss gives me like very Baby Got Peach palette vibes. So I will put some swatch comparisons of this palette next to Baby Got Peach. The other two are a little bit more unique, whereas this one I feel like I could probably recreate the palette with shadows that I already have in there. So I will leave those swatch comparisons in here as well. Next thing that's in this collection was the Fresh Out BFF Cream Gel Liner Kit. And in here we have 5 new cream gel liners, and then 1 bestseller, which is Exit, which is their white eyeliner. But these are the other 5. We have like a lavender, a peach, a really pretty like pastel blue, like a mint color, and like a pastel yellow. I love pastel liners. I'm very in a pastel liner mood right now, so these are like right up my alley. I think this was what sold out the fastest. I remember when it launched, I went on the website and this was like the first thing to sell out. Next thing in this collection, we have some Super Shock highlighters that are in this packaging. I wonder if they're going to do all their Super Shock highlighters in this packaging from now on. I know that they've been doing it for like the last couple collections they came out with, but it's in like that same flat compact packaging that they have for Soul Body. But this is what the box looks like and stuff, and honestly it's super cute. I love the little like pixel heart cutout in here. We have Manifest That, which is a like more gold kind of highlight. They have like a little bit of a marble press in it, and yeah, so that is Manifest That. And then we have Your Trip. This one is more of a like pinky kind of highlight. It has like the pink and purple tie-dye marble kind of imprint in it. Is that one, and this one is actually the one that I have on right now. The next thing we have in the collection is the Glitterly Obsessed. You guys already know how I feel about the Glitterly Obsessed. Don't care for them that much, but they're always in like every collection. This is what that one looks like. It's kind of like a yellowy green kind of duochrome like kind of Glitterly Obsessed, and this is in the shade Glam Rock. We have a Soul Body shimmering dry oil in this collection. This one is in the shade Rainbow Glow, like a milky color, but it doesn't look like that on the skin, and it has some like multicolor glitter throughout it, and it kind of reflects mostly like a pinky color. It's really cute, and if you guys haven't tried these, they're bomb. And the last thing that's in the collection is the Fourth Ray Coconut Face Milk. You guys already know how much I love the coconut face milk. I was excited to get a face milk in a collection. I feel like the staples in every collection now are like a face milk and like a shimmering dry oil or something, and a Glitterly Obsessed. That's everything in this collection. If I find out like a restock date of the stuff, since like pretty much everything is sold out, I'm pretty sure by the time I upload this, the green palette will probably be sold out too. But yeah, if I find out any like restock date or anything, I will definitely keep you guys updated in the description box. I'll leave a link to the collection down below just in case maybe something does come back in stock or anything. But yeah, so like I said, this is the look that I created today using the collection that is a recreation of Glam by Michaela's look. So yeah, I will leave her Instagram down below for you guys. Make sure to go follow her. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel, but if she does, I will also leave that link down below as well. I want to see how to do this look right here and to hear my final thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start with the eyes. I already have my brows carved out. I am going to be doing like, I don't know if I'm going to recreate it exactly, or I'm just gonna kind of go off of it, but I'm going off of this look that Glam by Michaela. She did this look, I fell in love with it, and she did it with this collection, so I was like, I really want to do something similar, if not just like recreate it. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. She did like a pastel rainbow. It's like a lighter eyeshadow base, like this winged out eyeshadow look. I only have one really light eyeshadow base like that. Off with a base first. And this is the eyeshadow base by the brand that shall not be named. It's the only one I have right now. So I'm just going to take like a little angled brush, and I just put some on the back of my hand and see how this works. Because usually the last look that I did that was kind of similar to this, I used a white eyeliner. But I don't know if it'll work that well with this. Let me see. So I'm just going to look straight into a mirror, and I'm going to take, since I do have like more of a hooded lid, I'm going to take the line up above my crease, like where I'm looking straight. So I'm looking at hers. I'm just kind of doing like a guide. So I'm just winging it out like that. And then I'm just going along where my natural crease is. I want to look straight into a mirror and just go like above where your actual crease is. And I'm just going to go into this wing shape, kind of like that. Just fill that in with the rest of my eyeshadow base. Angled brush is from the J Kissa collab with e.l.f. Kind of like that. So that way when I'm looking straight, the eyeshadow will show. If you guys you guys can use the Colourpop white concealer and do it like this. Let's start off with the peach one, the Miss Bliss. I'm taking this like really light pink up here. I'm just gonna start off. That is the shade of Quartz, the inner part right here. Just pack that on. I don't know if you can see that color on camera. It's like a really light baby pink. Take Daydream Baby. Is that what it says? Yeah, Daydream Baby. It's that shade. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and put that right next to the shade that we just put down. Just to add some more pink. I actually really like that pink. It's like a pinky lilac-y color. I like this shade a lot more than that other pink. Take the shade Intuitive, which is from the Miss Bliss palette. That one's like a peachy orange. And I'm just going to take that right next to the other shade. And we're just doing like a little rainbow. Ooh, this one's a nice peach. These shades like that are a little harder to show up, but this one packs on really nicely. Just take some more. I'm just going back and forth, and that's going to give you like the best blend. So I'm going back with this shade again and just blend that into the peach. From there, I'm going to take some of the yellow in the Aura and Out palette. I'm taking Aura Vision, which is that shade. I'm going to, again, put that next to the orange peachy shade. That's like a really pretty pastel yellowy, almost like a yellowy green. Go back with the orange, peach, whatever, and again just go back and forth and Just kind of blend the two together, and that's just going to give you that nice gradient look. And then also from the Miss Aura palette, or no, Aura and Out palette, I'm going to take that like limey green in the middle. In that green, it almost looks really, actually no, you can tell the difference. It makes a nice transition. Just kind of going back and forth to blend. And then I'm going to go in with the In a Trance palette again and take this, not the lighter blue, but the darker blue in here. Transcend Dance. And I'm going to start taking this on the outer. It's a nice blue. And it blends into that green really nicely. Last but not least, I am going to take the purple lavender color in here, which I'm super excited for. This is Own Your Power. It's that one right there. I go on the outer part of the wing. And it's okay if you kind of go outside the lines right here. I'm going to clean that up anyway with concealer, because I feel like the purple doesn't really show. It's like getting overpowered by the blue. But maybe once I clean it up with some concealer, because to me it kind of just looks blue right now. I'm also going to take a little bit of Up Level, which is the other purple in here. It's like a more warmer purple. I'm actually going to take a little bit of that and just kind of blend that into the lavender shade. And I know that this kind of looks messy now, but I'm going to clean it up with concealer. To see like where you need to blend a little bit more, like the two colors together or not, it's just going to take a lot of just going back and forth just to make sure you have that gradient. So that's kind of like what I did right now. I'm going to go finish up the rest of my face, and then we'll move on and use the other products. So foundation and everything is on. I'm baking right now. So we're going to move on to the lower lash line before we get into the other products, since might as well just finish the rest of the eyes. I'm so excited for these. These are the Fresh Out BFF Cream Gel Liner Kit. Look at how pretty. I love this one, obviously. But I think I'm going to take a couple. I think I'm going to take these two. Oh, maybe three. No, I'm going to take these. You know what? I'm going to take these three and see what I can do with this. This is Peach Fuzz, Big Splash, and the lavender one is Amethyst Hour. I'm going to take those three in my waterline and see what comes out of that. Take this peach one first, like on the first third. I'm going to take the blue from like the center of the eye. Like that, I'm just taking it in the center. And then I'm going to take the purple one on the outer part of my eye. That on the outer part. Love the Colourpop cream gel liners. They're my favorite. One of my favorite products from Colourpop. For lash line, I think I'm just going to do the top and the bottom, like to the bottom. I don't think I want to do anything too crazy. This pink in here is so pretty. I love it so much. And then I'm going to take the orange, peach color, whatever. Just doing the exact same thing on the lower lash line. Blue pretty much almost to the outer corner. I'm gonna connect the outer corner of the lower lash line to the top with purple. I'm gonna connect that to the top. Glitterly Obsessed in this collection as well. I've already expressed my thoughts on Glitterly Obsessed before in the past. There's very few that I actually do like. The one that I actually did like the most was the one from the Valentine's Day collection. That was the one, but there is this one in here. It's in the shade Glam Rock. It's pretty. I don't know if I'm going to use it today. There is pressed glitters in every palette. I kind of want to use, even though I just said I don't like to use the pressed glitters, I kind of want to use one in my inner corner. I want to use the one from the Aura and Out palette. It's in the shade Energetica. It's this one right here, and it's such a pretty pressed glitter, honestly. So I'm just putting that on the inner corner. I know a lot of people don't like to use the pressed glitters around their eyes at all. By all means, don't do it if you don't want to, if you don't feel safe. I'm doing this at my own risk. You guys know you don't have to do this exactly. How pretty that is. Oh my god, I love this. Might be like the best pressed glitter they've ever put in a palette. I love it. It is stunning. It's like a, let me look up close. It has like multicolored rainbow glitter in it, and it goes really good with this look since it is like a rainbow. It is stunning. I've got two Super Shock highlighters in this collection. They're in the big packaging. It's in the like Soul Body packaging one that they have been coming out with. So we have this one. It's called Manifest That. It's like a gold. This one's more gold. And then we have this one, which is Your Trip. I really love this packaging. It gives me like Pixel Perfect vibes. More like the pinky one. And it's like a marble kind of highlighter. I'm going to use this one just because I like these shades. Taking this Milani brush. I like to use this one for like more cream products. Yeah, this one's definitely more pinky. These do have a lot of glitter in them. But for like a look like this, I don't really care. Because this is like a more fun look and stuff. So I love this brush for powder highlighter, but also, oh, ooh, this color is really pretty. And even though it is more like that really bright highlight like that, you can't really see it at all actually from the front, which is what I always look for in a highlighter. So thank God for that. But that one, yeah, that one was Your Trip and it's really pretty. This is the Shimmering Dry Oil from Soul Body. I've talked about these before. I love them. I do find that like a lot of the ones that like are more of a like that they kind of all look the same after a while. It just really depends. Like I think the original ones were the ones that really stood out to me, and like the lilac one. But this one has some rainbow glitter in it, so I'll see what this looks like. Okay, this one's pretty. It has like a, I don't know if you guys can even see it on camera. I can't get over this way that these smell though. They smell so good. But this one, yeah, I mean, it does have some multicolored glitter, rainbow glitter in it. And yeah, I mean, like I said, after a while, a lot of them start to look kind of the same. But this one does have, since it does have the multicolored glitter in it, it almost kind of reflects pink too. I think it's really pretty. It's more noticeable when you're like out in the sun. I guarantee that I have one already similar to this like in my cabinet where I have all the rest of them at. But if you don't have any, I mean, this one's actually really cute. So I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup, eyelashes, lips, all that stuff, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. These lashes are one of the Colourpop ones that came out during like the Valentine's Day collection. I don't know if they still have them, but if they are still available, I'll link them down below. Lips, I have Colourpop Lumiere lip liner, which I'm pretty sure they discontinued and I'm very upset. Also have the Fenty Diamond Milk gloss on top. So this is the finished look. I love this look so much. I mean, I loved it when Michaela did it, so I was like, I knew that I had to recreate it. I love it. I think it is like the perfect little like graphic, I don't know what you would call this, just like, it's not graphic liner. Is it graphic liner? I don't know. This eye look is just like the perfect look for this collection. It really does scream like pastel tie-dye and I love it. I have a shirt that looks just like this, but I wore it recently and I didn't want to wear it again for this video. But it is so pretty. I love the way that this look turned out. So thank you, Michaela, for being in inspo. Here's my thoughts on the collection. So let me start off first with the palettes. I already mentioned this, but the Miss Bliss one is just not my favorite. I feel like I have palettes already, especially from Colourpop, that have these colors in there already, giving me kind of like the same vibes as the Baby Got Peach palette. They look kind of similar. I feel like not really anything in this one stands out to me that much. There are some pretty colors in here, but again, I feel like I could probably find colors in my collection that look like this already. You know, the In a Trance palette I love. I think this one's my favorite one out of all of them. Just because I love these colors. I'll probably get a lot of use out of this palette and I think it's really, really pretty. So this one I think is definitely my favorite, and I also really liked the Aura and Out one as well. I feel like this one's definitely a little bit more unique. I don't really have that many colors that look like this in my collection already, and I felt like the pastel limey green color was so pretty, and I love the shimmers in here. I feel like that yellow also showed up really well. I love the pressed glitter in here, which is rare because I don't usually like the pressed glitters. There's also a nice bright white in here. So yeah, overall I feel like I like this one also a lot, and I can definitely see myself getting a lot of use out of this one. I definitely say my favorites out of the three are these two. I just feel like I have already some colors that look like the ones in Miss Bliss, where I feel like the ones in here are a little bit more unique. Do I probably have colors similar already? a little bit, but there are some more unique things in here, and I like to just have them in a palette as well. And I mean, I'm a sucker for some lavender packaging. So I've seen a lot of people say like, I don't think it'll work on every single skin tone. Honestly, pastels are like one of those colors where I always recommend to use like a white base underneath anyway. Even me, I'm super light, and I always will use like a lighter base to make them show up. If you don't have one, I definitely recommend using like a white concealer. I personally don't like to use concealer, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. The Colourpop has a white concealer, and I know a lot of people that use the white concealer for a base, so I definitely would recommend doing that. Highlighters, I do like them. I know how much this one would work on deeper skin tones, because on me it still kind of looks like it would work on my skin tone. And your Trip is obviously really light too. This one is more like that frostier highlight, but I'm glad that when I look forward you can't like see that stripe of highlight, you know. I definitely like your Trip more than the other one, but I feel like I could probably use the Manifest That one on myself, so I just wish they would have came out with one for a little bit more deeper skin tone. The liner set sold out so fast, but if it does restock, I definitely recommend picking it up. I always recommend their cream gel liners. They're my favorite. I love them so much, and I use them so often with so many different looks. And I love the colors in here. I definitely think they go really well with the palettes. Literally obsessed. If you don't like them like me, I would just pass on it. I don't think it's necessary to pick it up. The color in here, it's cute, but it's not anything I haven't seen before. And I just don't ever use them. Like, I literally never use them, so it always gets a pass for me. But it's very rare, but I do like literally obsessed. Soul Body Shimmering Dry Oil. I liked it. I think it's a really pretty color, and if you haven't tried them already, I definitely recommend them. I think they're really nice. Like, I love the way that they smell, and I love the way that they look in the sun. But if you have any from like the last couple launches that they've done, I feel like the pink one, the lilac one, they've done some that look kind of similar to this one already in the past. I feel like if you have the pink one or the lilac one, at least, I feel like this one kind of looks the same on the skin. But if you haven't tried them yet and you haven't picked any up and you want to try them out, I definitely think this one is really pretty. Last thing in this collection is the Coconut Face Milk. I have raved about this a million times. I'm not going to go too into it. I love these. If you haven't tried it yet, I definitely recommend it. It's my favorite face milk from Fourth Ray. I have normal to dry skin, and I swear, like, this is a godsend. It's lovely. I love it so much, and I talk about it so much that I don't want to like continue to, but if you haven't tried it, definitely pick it up. It is so good. Overall, I like this collection a lot. I love pastel, so this was like right up my alley. Anyways, leave me a comment down below if you guys picked anything up from this collection. Have you tried it yet? What are your thoughts? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.